Hey, Rising Viber. Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we are continuing to learn all about the compatibility of the Aries. Today's video will specifically be about the compatibility of the Aries and Virgo. This will include sexual and intimacy compatibility, trust, communication and intellect, emotions, values, and shared activities. We are going to get started with Aries and Virgo sexual and intimacy compatibility. It is hard to say if Aries and Virgo would present the clumsiest or simply the worst couple when it comes to sex. Aries may look at Virgo and think of Virgin Mary, her chastity, and what we would call a total absence of sex. There is nothing more asexual for Aries than a person without an obvious sexual identity. To express their sexuality or feel sexual at all, Virgo needs patience, verbal stimulation, and a lot of foreplay. This is where Aries comes in as a brute with no manners or tact whatsoever, to sweep them off their feet with a passionate nature that looks superficial and completely unattractive. The real question is, how did these two get attracted to each other in the first place? Their intimate life can be good only in case Aries accepts the weight and communicate about things they don't find important at all, or Virgo was so disappointed in their previous relationships that they turned into a sexual predator open for an interesting turn in their intimate life. Trust. In case they overcome their sexual difficulties and stay together against odds, their problems with trust shouldn't be significant. Aries usually has the need to be honorable and straightforward, except in rare cases when they cannot contain their sexual appetites. In most relationships, Virgo is obviously faithful and hates being lied to. This is why they have a need to be honest and ask for honesty in return. Communication and intellect. These two can be so annoying to each other that they might annoy everyone around them. When you think of a partner who brings out the best in you, Aries and Virgo are the worst possible match. The downside of an Aries partner is their impulsive nature, readiness to fight, and the tendency to lose their mind over something that might not be that big of a deal. The possible downside of Virgo is hysteria and continuous, never-ending talks when they are not understood. It is a known fact that Virgo likes things clean, while Aries is like an animal in their cage, especially if they are crazy enough to decide to live together. They could lead to endless, pointless fights because Aries will never change their nature or their priorities, while Virgo will seem like a crazy person screaming with gloves on and a huge bottle of antiseptic liquid in their hand. The good thing is that before they get to this stage of their relationship, they'll probably find each other extremely repellent and break up instead. The good that could come out of this strange bond is their intellectual cooperation, in case they share the same interests or work. They will awake each other's intelligence, challenge each other's mind, and probably think of entirely different but constructive solutions for problems that may occur. Emotions. When it comes to emotions, we could say that their emotional compatibility is better than their sexual one. Still, as Virgo is primarily an intellectual sign, a sign where Venus falls and the lack of emotion is evident, and Aries usually mixes up love and sexual attraction, it is hard to achieve a quality of emotional connection between them. Their best chance for love would be the silent observation by Virgo partner for some time before they get together, because this would give a rational advantage in knowing the person they are starting a relationship with. It would also be good for Aries to think before acting, not a usual thing they do. If they knew each other as friends, going through their emotional experiences with people prior to them becoming a couple, they can know each other well enough to make their relationship work. When Aries goes from friendship into a sexual relationship, they tend to be much more considerate and gentle. Without sexual involvement, Aries is more tolerant and a better listener, so friendship will provide more substance to their romantic relationship. Values. They both value hard work and ambition, as well as clear and sharply deduced information. This is what makes them great as colleagues, but this is not exactly the most important set of values a happy couple would share. Their relationship could be based on their joint business, though. This would give more meaning to their conversations in everyday life. Other things they value don't coincide that much. Aries is all for bravery and an attitude, while Virgo thinks of these as stupid unless they are part of a tradition or have historic significance. Virgo values intelligence, while Aries thinks success has nothing to do with it and sees it as a possible reason for loneliness and sorrow. Still, these two would rather be the reasons to teach each other and have a nice laugh than they would have the capacity to tear their relationship apart. Shared activities. It is a good thing that Virgo is a sign of mutable quality and always concerned about their health, or they would never think about following Aries to their activities. Still, there is always a chance that Virgo will use their health to get out of these activities and spend some time alone. This is a couple that could go for a run because it's healthy, spend time in nature because it's healthy, think about their bodies together because it's healthy, have regular intimate relations once a week because it's healthy, and to sum it up, anything that's healthy would be easy to incorporate into their relationship. Also, it is a very good thing that Aries doesn't care much about empty time, such as watching television or opening solitaire, because Virgo would rather read or clean than subject them to activities for their permanent damage of the brain. The problem in this area of their relationship is connected to the activities that don't leave much sense of dignity or make careful Virgo feel scared, or the activities too boring for Aries' personality. So in summary, it's a good thing that the relationship between an Aries and a Virgo is never boring. Although in most cases they are not really meant to last, it can still be a fun experience if none of them takes their potential for a shared future too seriously. In case they take the best out of their relationship, giving it enough freedom and unpredictability, Virgo would incorporate some of Aries' energy, while Aries would allow Virgo to teach them how to organize their thoughts and communicate calmly. This way, they might come to the point where their relationship could actually last, and the outcome depends on their ability to relax and have fun together. You know what, y'all? I mean, this doesn't seem that bad. This don't seem that bad. And what I know of Aries, this does sound like an Aries. Let me keep it real with y'all. Not that I have anything against Aries. My favorite people in the world, my little sister slash best friend, that girl is my favorite person in the world. Aries, one of my best friends in the entire planet, who actually is a male. He is an Aries as well. So I know quite a bit about the Aries, and this sounds a little bit like them. I don't really know much about a Virgo, but if it sounds like you, somebody you know, hit the like button, hit the comment section, let us know about it. Any love is appreciated. Have a good one, y'all.